All right, first of all, what's your name?
My name's Dave Walker, and I'm homeless. I live in my van. Have been for several years. I kind of do it by choice. I've met a lot of interesting people on these streets. I've been across the country. I've been in a lot of homeless places. Murfreesboro has touched my heart. Um, Four of my friends have died, and I'd like to say their names. A.K., Alicia McKinney, Lee, and Jamie Lynn. Probably in my whole life, I haven't seen 4 people die. I've been here 8 months, and I haven't seen 4 people die in that short of a lifespan. In that short of a span. I got my homeboy back here. He's over here shaking and stuff, sick. I mean, I guess my purpose is that I want absolutely nothing for myself. I want a sleeping bag for my homeboy right here. A tent. The journey home, man. Awesome. People get to go there, eat every day, take a shower. If there's anything anybody can do, give it to the journey home. Let them pass it out. Give it to me. I'll pass it out. I know who's in need. It just hurts because I can't do nothing about it. I'm tired of people dying. I'm tired of people dying.
When you look at deaths, like Lee, for example, who they found next to the CSX rail yard and the building down there on West Main Street, what are your thoughts? Because he was probably 50-something, and they found that he passed away there. What are your thoughts when it comes to people passing away just out in the open?
No love. But all of us, we are a family, and that's the main thing. I was just down here at the journey home this morning. I'm broke, ain't got no money. A trash truck comes by, picks up the trash. A girl who's a good friend, my family, she goes and bums 2 cigarettes off this trash truck guy, and she gives them both away. She's a smoker. Just the little stuff like that, man. Regardless, amongst the homeless, I mean, we're all degenerates. We're all degenerates. We got problems. There's drug addicts. There's alcoholics. But there's also mental illness. Mental illness. There's women getting raped out there, molested. And it's just, there's people that choose to live like we live, but there's also ones that don't know how to get out. And there's women getting took advantage of, and there's just men getting took advantage of. Like I say, I've been across this country 3 times. This is my 5th van. Alright, I've been in a lot of homeless communities around the country. Murfreesboro is like one of the worst. And it's not, I just don't know what's wrong. It's killing me. I mean, for real, I have so much compassion for my people. I'm tired of seeing it, and I want to do something about it, and I don't know what to do.
Talk a little bit about how you have seen both men and women be taken advantage of while being homeless.
I have a 21-year-old friend. He's a kid. I'm 44. So I kind of, take a liking to him. But every day to get clothes, he has to go to, he goes and picks through the baskets at the journey home to get clean clothes. And the reason why is because he just don't have nowhere to put his stuff. He can't keep it. There's a 23-year-old female I know that, I mean, she's not perfect by no means, but she deserves not to be molested. At least 4 times she's told me about how she just gets molested. She wakes up with a finger in her. She just can't lay down and go to sleep and feel safe without somebody molesting her. I got a 44-year-old, another 44, she's 44. She's a prostitute for a living.
Is it just among the homeless she's prostituting too, or is it outside of the homeless community?
Outside of the homeless.
What's happening?
The other day, she does it online, and she got a phone call. A guy came and picked her up. Well, later that evening, she's got her phone. She's calling me, Dave, I can't get away. He's got me locked. He won't let me leave. I said, where are you? Look for a piece of mail or something. Tell me where you're at. He had her locked in a room. I've seen her. She's okay. She got beat up. She got tied up.
Why does all of this have such a profound impact on you?
Let me show you. I seen them. My 2 daughters.
Talk a little bit about the mental illness that you've seen on the street.
A lady who her whole day spends right here at this McDonald's, standing in front. I haven't seen her change her clothes. She talks to herself. I can't explain another person's mind, but that's a big sickness around here. People think that we may be crazy. Some people can't help it. They can't help it. They're out here doing, they just don't know, they can't help it. Their mind doesn't function like other people's minds. And they're stuck out here with nothing, shitting down their leg. What do? Stand in front of McDonald's and get beat up in the eye. My terminal, I got mental illness because this shit's driving me crazy.
The human mind can only take so much before it just breaks down.
Yes, sir.
And the human mind can only take so much of a war zone, and kind of what you described in a lot of ways sounds like a war zone with the mental illness, of course, that's out there. But then in addition to that, the prostitution, women getting abused, men getting beat up. There's only so much you can see of that before it breaks you down if you can't get out of it. And then the bodies, the deaths on the railroad tracks.
4 people, AK, Lee, Alicia McKinney, and Jamie Lynn. I love y'all.
So you add all that together, that would be a lot for anybody to witness over time, especially only over 8 months.
In 8 months. And I haven't seen that in my whole life. Murfreesboro needs help.